that means we should be able to take off from here. And fly all the way out to look at the island and back. I brought some pen and papers to, I suppose, I'll try to use it to enhance the story. Why do I vlog? Hello. Good. I want to tell you about why I'm vlogging today. It's like a Q&A, but I haven't gotten any questions yet. And I will tell you. We're gonna get right to it. But first, you saw those drone shots in the beginning of this video. I'm afraid those might have been about the last ones you saw, because there's this little thing that I want to do, and it's sort of more intriguing to me to, like, well, I need to tell you about this. The story today isn't maybe as much about why I'm vlogging as it is about this. I don't know if you can see this. I want to show you. See what you can do. So it's like a cliff going out to the ocean, and then the ocean goes around, and then there's the beach with all the umbrellas. Like far out to the sea, there is a island, a little stone pile on it. Someone told me it's 3 kilometers in between the two. So I figured, wouldn't it be really cool to take my drone and start off here on the cliff and see if I could fly with it all the way out to that little island. Can the drone make it there? We made it to the beach, and the first thing I did was send the drone right up and look around. And that sunset was great, so figured, what a good day. Barely no wind and a nice sunset. It's ideal for flying out to the island. I got up to about 60 meters and just hit it. And we started flying and flying and flying. And here starts the trouble. What I realized is that the islands weren't getting bigger in the video, in the iPhone when I was looking. I had the screen, you know, I have the camera on the drone and then the iPhone, and I can look at the iPhone and see what happens. And I was going and going and going, but the islands didn't get any bigger in the picture, which made me a bit nervous. But the big ball, yeah, about the balls. I probably shouldn't say this on the internet, but I'll try to keep it appropriate and short. So back to the story. The big ball kept telling me to push on. So I kept flying and flying, and I didn't seem to get out there. It was so long that even though we're trying to make it to the island right now, I have time to tell you about why I'm vlogging as you are watching me trying to reach that. We're done with the ball, so I'll cross that out. Sorry. I started my homepage 2010, I think, which is also when I bought my first house. It was obvious to me that I was going to be an entrepreneur and live on my own, so I was restoring the house that I bought, and I also opened a little store and a web shop in which I sold headwear. I have some photos from that will pop up down here in the screen. And how is the drone doing? No, the islands are still not getting any bigger. During this time, I decided that I needed to move on to do more things, so I bought another foreclosure. And then I restored that one. And then I bought another house. And that was a big old school with someone had started building apartments but done a shoddy job. So I bought it. I picked it up actually pretty cheap, and I spent a ton of time rebuilding it, making it nice again and hospitable. So I had people moving in, I got a great cash flow on that building. From then on I could live on the passive income, which was nice. So then I decided to go see a buddy in California. And he was at the time into something called internet marketing, about how you sell stuff online to people. And I loved that internet marketing community that he was in and the people I read about and met. So I wanted to do something similar, but almost all the people I met and knew from internet marketing were only selling courses about how to do internet marketing. And I didn't really like that. So I decided that, well, I've done some pretty cool stuff with my houses. Maybe I should share those stories and let people know how I did that. So I wrote a few documents, which has been selling really well on the blog. As I made those documents, I learned from that internet marketing community that the best way to promote them was through videos. So I started doing videos, and I had a blast with it. This vlogging came from this. I like the videos, I like the blog, I like the documents, but the vlog or vlog almost binds them all together. How is the drone doing, by the way? Oh yeah, we're not even halfway out there. I think I need to speed it up even more. So this vlog is a way for me to share my interest in real estate and connect with people similar to myself. And it's fun buying this equipment. I don't know why, but camera stuff, it's addicting. You're like, oh, I want the latest, I want the best, I want this, I want that. So this is how it looks with the 50mm. Super sharp. So you got the reason why I'm vlogging. It's because I think it's fun. I've never built a big crowd, but I built a thorough crowd, and that's almost more valuable to me. So I have a few hundred people that have been happy about what I do, and they've been writing me emails, and I've met some of them, and I've helped at least 30 people to buy their own houses, and that's really cool. So the lens I've got now is the one I use the most. It's a Tukina something blah blah blah, and it's more wide angle than the other one. And then the camera is a Canon EOS 70D, and then I got a Rode video mic. The drone, by the way, it's a Phantom 4. I just bought it a few weeks ago. And now we've been able to go through all that, and we haven't even reached the island yet. This is where it got really sketchy. The battery was getting drained, and I was getting nervous. As I finally reached the island, we're like, ooh, yeah, we made it. But it turned out to be not 3 kilometers, as this states. It was 5.3 kilometers, which is over 3 miles. And that is further than they recommend you fly with this drone. So I was 5.3 kilometers out to sea with just about half battery, and it was time to see if we could make it back. So nervous I didn't even film it. I turned the camera off because I figured it might save some power, and just hit it straight back, and it was far. So it started like screaming and flashing, and it almost 5%, and that's when this video started recording again. As luck had it, good day and good adventure.